Hey everybody, welcome to
Sockeytome.
Welcome back everybody. Season 3, episode 3. The end to our little mini series. We got Keebler here today. He and I are going to talk about how we met and how we connect people and what we went through and how we sustained our friendship to make it here. All right guys, stay tuned and hope you enjoy. Be good.
Sockeytome.
Hey everybody, it's Dedo. We're back. I'm here with Keebler.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
And in style and fashion, as the last two episodes went, we're here to discuss the way we met, hung out, and how we got here.
Oh boy,
Yeah,
this is gonna be good.
This might be the episode of the year.
This is for my version,
Yeah.
my point of view.
Oh yeah, you're gonna tell.
Yeah,
It.
you're in for a treat.
And this might be the episode of the year. Don't tell the girls I said that. But
No, and they won't listen to our episode, so our secret is safe.
they are so jealous of us. They are. They are super jealous.
It's called a fucking bromance.
It's more than a bromance, big guy.
Yeah,
It's winter.
Hey.
You're disgusting. What's wrong with you? Anyway,
I like to be hanging out with the prophet Dedo. That's all that matters to me.
thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm glad finally somebody acknowledged it,
Hey,
and I didn't have to say it first.
I realize.
My man, pots and pans. That's what I love about you. That's why we're friends. How the hell did we meet? I forget.
Well, it goes way back. I'm thinking probably late 1990s. You were playing tournament ball. I was playing tournament ball, softball.
Yeah, and you were wearing that red hat. And you just come out of the tree.
I just came out of the tree. Yeah,
I remember that.
I think we did have red hats, Spartans back then. But anyway, we're getting ready to play a game, and me and my buddy Ricky G are in the dugout, and we're from Southington. We happen to be playing another Southington team, and there's a guy on the field just going off, saying crazy ass shit, yelling out of the top of his lungs, and taking batting practice and whatever. And I go, Rick. He's like, yeah. I go, who the hell is that ass spouting off at the mouth? He goes, oh, you don't know Dedo? I'm like, who the fuck is Dedo? That's the exact words that came out of my mouth. He goes, that's Ryan's cousin. I go, wait a minute. I go, Ryan's cousin? I go, they're so opposite. This guy is just a jackass. You got a purple bandana on your head. Everybody else is in full uniform.
Yep.
I think you guys were all state or one of those.
We were at that time. We were all state.
You were all state,
and that was for ASA. That wasn't even you.
It was ASA,
yeah.
Correct. And I was like, I don't know if I like that guy. Look at us now. He goes, he takes a little getting used to. He says, I go, apparently. But Ryan is so quiet, and here you are just shooting your mouth off about. I mean, you're having a good time. Don't get me wrong, and you weren't picking on the other team, our team, and you're just getting your guys going. But I was like, holy shit, does the guy ever stop?
No, and I haven't stopped since. Yeah, my cousin Ryan obviously got the genes from the good side of the family. I obviously got the genes from the bad side.
Oh my God. I was like, what the hell is going on? So then, whatever happened, we come back. I don't know, maybe about, so I didn't know you. We didn't know there was no introductions or anything.
Right.
So probably a few years later, when you guys got your big boy pants and moved up to the top division in Town League, we started getting a little rivalry going.
I lost the bandana too.
And you didn't have the bandana. That's true. No, because you had nice hair back then.
What are you saying? I still do.
It's starting to thin out a little.
Yeah. You're a dick. But you'll see it on the video.
Yeah, okay.
I'm wearing a hat.
Yeah, so am I. Because my hair's thinned out as well. But anyway, we started playing against each other, and it was a good rivalry,
Yeah.
And then
It was a great rivalry.
Absolutely. I mean, back and forth games. I mean,
there are personal stories that we could tell back and forth.
Oh, absolutely.
The crowd, the listeners would not have any idea about, but
right.
There were so many great stories out of that rivalry between us that to this day, your team and our team, we're all good friends.
Well, we actually, that's what I was going to get up to. Then it was like a few years later, I think our team wasn't playing fall ball. And you guys invited like myself, G-Mac, couple other guys, Miller to play with you guys, and it was like it just fit so well,
Yeah,
it was like, and that's when it became good friends. And then I started playing tournaments right around 2007 or 8, and we needed guys. And I think you came shortly. I think you came in 2009. Might have been your first year.
Well, that was my first year for U Trip.
Right. And I said our team needed a few guys, and I was like, I might know a character or two. And I think we picked up you and Ham.
Yeah.
Me and my buddy Ham. Little shout out.
Ham, my man, pots of pants.
Then the stories grew from there. You know,
and to us, they're legendary.
Oh, absolutely. To anybody else, doesn't mean shit.
No, it's not that they'll be mildly entertaining, but
right,
you had to be there to live it.
Yes,
which makes it epic. But like the day we left you on the highway.
Oh my God, Hopkinton, Massachusetts. I go into I don't know if it was McDonald's or we went to CVS.
No, it was Burger King.
Burger King. Okay. Yeah. I knew it was, we went bowling and drank. We were at the alleys and then we went out for food after. Of course, got to go to a fast food joint. Like 1, 2 in the morning.
Because
I get out of the car.
There's already somebody passed out in the back seat.
I get out of the car and go in to get some food. Next thing you know, there's no car. I'm like, what the hell?
And that was because of Miller.
Yeah, Ricky was driving.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I was shitting my pants. I was so nervous. This isn't anything I would have ever thought to do to somebody. But Miller's like, nah, don't worry about it, dude. We'll get them. We'll find them.
It took a while. I'm like, where the hell are these guys?
He goes to me, get him in the front seat. Let's go. I'm like, wait, what about Keebler? And he's like, no, don't worry. I'm like, we can't just leave Keeps. He's like,
well, at least
he'll be fine.
I didn't know you cared about me.
I did. Well, I
didn't know because here I am walking out. I got a bag of double cheeseburgers
in a blinking light.
Oh, that's right. I had a little pin that a girl at the bowling alley put on me.
That's how we found you, because of the blinking red light.
It just kept blinking. I was like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
And it was right on the entrance to the highway again.
Yeah.
Somehow.
I was walking the right way anyway.
I have no idea where Miller went or where we were. But all of a sudden.
Wouldn't you guys go for like a joyride or something?
Yeah, because, we went for a joyride. That when you came out.
Did we have Todd with us? I thought Todd went.
No, he wasn't that time. That was a different time.
Gotcha.
And like I said, there's stories for days.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
That time it was just the three of us. Myself, you, and Miller.
Gotcha.
And Miller was driving.
Yep.
Which was probably a bad idea to be.
Oh, that was not a good idea. No. Love that guy. Love that guy.
He's like, let's go. I'm like, no, you can't. And we were just supposed to take a ride. So when you came out, you couldn't find us.
And then you'd come
and
back.
Then whatever happened, the timing didn't mesh. And we couldn't find you at all.
Apparently.
And it was like, I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes before.
Next thing you know, my picture's up on the post office walls, milk cartons. I'm like, have you seen this guy?
Amber alert.
Yeah. Silver alert for me.
Well,
I'm a little older.
I was going with because you're below 4 foot because you're an elf.
No, thanks, pal.
They think you're a child.
You're not much taller.
Hey, I am taller, though. That's all that matters.
Yeah, just a smidge.
It's like, you're older.
Yeah, I'm much older.
But that was one of the stories. And we've done a lot of things together over the years.
Oh, yeah.
Because of softball.
It stems from softball.
And that's one thing I want to...
It's like a brotherhood, you know?
Exactly. That's one thing I want to bring up.
Yeah.
There are a lot of guys that play softball. And I want to give a shout out right now to CT Game Up or Game Up CT, Chad.
Yeah, Chad.
Yeah.
Yep.
In his podcast.
Oh, yeah. Good dude.
He's a great dude.
I played with him.
Yeah. If you're into
played
softball.
Against him, played for him.
And you play men's softball or whatever, check out CT Game Up. I wish I had written it down so I would get it right. But if you search it a little bit, you'll find it. Chad's a great dude.
Right.
I'm trying to get him on the show.
Oh, really?
I want him to come here and just sit with us.
That'd be cool.
I'd have him with the three of us.
Yeah.
And tell stories.
Oh, we could tell stories. Yeah.
But the thing about softball is I find in my life that having played so much softball and being in that community.
Right.
If I have a problem or I need to find a solution, somebody that played softball that I know.
Just make a call.
Yeah. Will be able to help me.
Yeah.
And they're right there. Because it's like, oh, you played. It's like Little League Baseball.
Right.
Oh, you played Little League ball. You're good. You're a good dude.
You're a good dude. Yeah.
You're a good guy.
But you meet all kinds of guys too. You know, you got plumbers, carpenters,
exactly.
You know, electricians, whatever.
Yeah.
And you can always get a favor if you need somebody to help you move stuff.
But
it's like a little brotherhood. I'm not going to call it a clique because everybody seems to on the field you're against each other. off the field,
You're drinking
everybody
beers
gets-
and getting
yeah,
hammered.
oh yeah, everybody gets along.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, you could be calling somebody out in 1 minute, and the next minute you guys are hugging. Hey, get me another brew.
I have an idea I want to propose to you after the show because I could use your help doing it.
Okay.
And I don't want to say it now because I don't want somebody else taking it from me. But I will, if we can make something happen, I'll blow it up on the air.
Okay.
I'll tell it. But
Sounds good, man.
you
I'm always down for something like that.
yeah, because it's crazy, and there are plenty of people that we could get to help make this happen. Also,
Right.
I guarantee it. Anyway, that's how we met. That's how it started.
Yep.
It was 2008. We met 7 or 8, and then by 9 we were traveling.
Traveling, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it stopped in what, 15, 16?
I stopped in 15.
Yeah, I stopped for 2 years.
Yeah.
Because my ex-girlfriend didn't want me to play anymore. And
Yeah.
then I came back,
Right.
and then my wife didn't want me to play anymore. And now I'm dead. Somehow she thinks she
Yeah,
kept
I
me.
played, but I didn't play tournaments. I kind of got, well, this is my opinion. I kind of got pushed out, a little bit older. A lot of guys were getting, a lot younger and stuff, but.
Please allow me to stop you right there.
Okay.
You're right. You did. But that is the evolution of the game. Like the way
I
that
agree. Yeah.
whole community goes.
Yep.
And
Yep.
it's like, I did too.
Yep.
We suffered the same affliction. And when I stopped and thought about it at one point, I was like, this literally happens to everybody.
At one time in your
Kramer-
life, it's going to happen, yeah.
Kramer's a dude that doesn't get pushed out.
No.
GMAC is a dude that doesn't get pushed
No.
out.
Right.
They can still play at a really high level.
Yep.
We can't.
No.
And we have to accept the fact.
But I accept
that
it. Yeah, exactly. You're right.
So it's not-
I like that you said that because I accepted it. And, I played town ball, town
Yeah.
league still for I think until COVID. And
we
then
we
after
should put
that,
an aging all-star team together and play in town.
That would be.
I think it would be
freaking
fun.
Great.
I think it would be a lot of fun. We'll get back to that later.
Yeah. Well, that's another plan for another day.
But
We got
At
to make sure
first-
everybody's got health insurance.
at first I took it as an insult.
Yeah. Oh,
Then
yeah.
I had to stop and think about it. I was like, look, I'm chubby now.
Yep.
I'm not as fast. I'm not as athletic as I was. I'm 20 years older.
It's funny you say that.
And there's 27-year-olds coming in now, and they're better than I am.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So you just have to accept it.
well,
It's not that these guys that are pushing you out want to be mean. They actually do it in the most polite way it can be done.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep. Well, it's funny you talk about being chubby. I mean, I gained some weight, but I came out of the shower this morning, and the wife was blow drying her hair. She stops, and I go, open up my arms, and I go, have you ever seen 220 pounds of pure dynamite? And she says, why does it come with such a short fuse?
I hate you. I didn't even see that one coming. I should have. I thought it was a real story. How did you blend that? That was perfect.
I'm working on things.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Holy cow.
I
I didn't
just
even
got-
see that one
I
coming.
got a compliment from the prophet.
Yeah, you're getting up there. See, this is what I do as a prophet.
You bring everybody
I
together.
make everybody better.
Yep.
That's-
You absolutely do.
I want everybody to be
Well-
as awesome as I am.
Speaking of that, I want to give you some props.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
You're going to make my head explode.
I probably will. But 2010, I had a hernia operation. I had to stay home from work for 7 weeks.
Mhm.
And all I did, what do you do when you're just sitting home watching TV
Drink,
and eat?
eat.
So I gained about 35 pounds.
Oh yeah.
And 2011 comes around. Here comes somebody knocking at my door. He says, hey, let's join the gym. I got this new program. You in? I said, yeah, but I go, Detto, I can't really do much. I'm, still recovering. I had a lot of scar tissue down there. And he's like, we're going to go at your own pace. So Detto brings me, we join the gym. Make a long story short, we do P90X.
Mhm.
And you were good with me, and we start off slow. And in 90 days, I lost 40 pounds.
Bam.
Bam.
I remember that because everybody said
Yeah.
you look sick.
Yeah. And
I was like, would you guys shut up? He looks fantastic. He doesn't look
Well,
like a
that's-
fat
well,
ass sitting
you're-
on the couch anymore.
No, you're right. A lot of people did say I was sick, but I felt great. I mean, I'd be home on my day off cleaning like cabinets and stuff. Like, who the hell does that as a single guy?
Yeah.
And I said, I remember coming down to the rec park. We had a batting practice, and one of the wives goes, Keebler, you look fantastic. And I said, body by Detto. Exactly what I said, man. That's a true story.
Yeah.
I said, body by Detto.
Yeah.
But that's what this guy does for you.
That's, I had this conversation with, I don't remember who it was on the show.
Right.
And I can't remember who was sitting in. I think it was T-Bot. But I was talking about manipulation and how I'm a manipulator. That's what, after my divorce, that's what everybody was
Right,
considering.
right.
Like,
Yep.
I'm a narcissist. I'm a manipulator. And I said, I am a manipulator.
Yeah, but in a good way.
That's what I meant.
Right.
And I didn't sit there and take it as an insult. I was like, good. I am a manipulator.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm trying to get you to reach as far as you can.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to help you do that.
Yep.
That's manipulation. I'm sorry, it is. So if you want to call me a manipulator, I'm doing my job.
Yes, you are.
And that's what I'm
And
like.
I always want to thank you for that, my friend.
Hey, look, you know what? You helped me. You went with me.
Yeah.
I would have quit if I didn't have somebody else to go with. So
Right.
you need to take half the credit.
But, like everybody else, I kind of do. I'm trying to do the right thing now and stay good. I'm on a diet again.
So am I.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm one of those roller coaster guys. We go up and down, up and down. And...
I hate admitting that.
Yeah.
Because it's January 1st. Oh, of course. Everybody's on a diet.
Well, I started Christmas Day because I got on a scale and I saw a number that I never want to see again.
I started December 10th.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So it's been a month.
Right.
And I didn't do it because it was the new year.
Yeah, same.
I did it because my body's holding things that I don't need anymore.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's time to get rid of them. So I
hear you.
I started to cleanse, started doing that.
Yep.
And then I'm like, you know what? I eat so much shit.
Oh,
I don't need to.
Some of the stuff that goes in my mouth is like, it's sinful.
Hold on. Because all that stuff that you're eating that's sinful is now 3 times more expensive than it was
Oh, yeah.
2 years ago.
Yeah, that's another reason why I don't buy it anymore, which is good.
So I'm now, you know what I eat right
I
now?
don't like to bend over. When I go to when I go to the grocery store, I don't like to bend over and grab my ankles for a bag of chips. You know what I'm saying? Hell with that.
Do you know what I eat right now? For basically the last month, my staple meal?
Chicken?
No, not even that good.
Really?
Yeah. Which I'm going to reintroduce chicken into my diet in the next week or two.
So you're less than chicken?
Oh, I'm less than chicken, yeah.
Really? Like seaweed?
Nope. Salads, yes.
Salads, yeah.
Salads.
I've been doing a lot of
It's just trying to get everything out of my body.
Right,
Trying to expel
right.
everything so I can start over, restart.
Yep.
But the one thing I eat the most, honestly,
Is?
is a mixture of cereal.
Really?
Yeah. It's Chex. It's
Yep.
Corn Chex, Wheat Chex, and Cheerios.
Oh, nice.
That's it.
That sounds pretty good.
And I'll have that twice a day.
Now, just a regular plain Cheerios?
Regular plain Cheerios.
Okay.
I do put milk in it,
Yep.
2%.
Yep.
And I eat that
What I-
twice a day, and that's it. I snack on pistachios and nuts and stuff
That's
like that.
add blueberries to that. It's like a nice flavor.
Yeah. You know what
You don't
I
like
did?
blueberries?
No, I love them.
Oh,
You know what I did, though?
what'd you do?
I got a bag of chocolate-covered blueberries.
Oh, here we go.
They're
That's
in the
not,
fridge.
dude.
That's my little cheat. That's my little cheat. Yeah.
Good for you.
But yeah, and now all I do is pound water.
Yep.
Pound water. You know what I did? I invented a new drink.
Okay.
Yep.
What do we got?
Now, this is going to be bad, but
Does it taste good?
that's delicious.
All right.
If we weren't in here,
You'd be making me one.
it's outside.
Oh, remember
it's
we used
out,
to do the shakes?
It's out in the other
You
room.
used to come to my house?
Yeah.
Oh, those were
That-
awesome.
This is what that's going to be because you can use it for anything. You could use it if you really wanted to have an adult beverage,
Right.
a nice libation.
Yep.
You can use that as your mixer.
Really?
Yes.
No shit.
All it is Pedialyte.
Yep.
And water.
Really?
But I have a soda stream,
Oh,
so I carbonate it,
really?
and I call it PD Heavy. It's PD Heavy when you mix it with like a little vodka.
right.
But yeah, so I started drinking that
Yep.
to rehydrate me, and to help flush everything out,
Okay.
give me back all the electrolytes. And I started taking vitamins, and for the last 3 weeks, I have not stopped pooping and peeing.
Oh,
It's like
yeah.
every 30 minutes. I can hardly sleep.
Yeah, I hear that. You know who's going to be proud of us?
Who?
Sammy J.
Sammy J will be proud of us.
Little shout out to my girl Sammy J down in
That-
Florida.
That little shit is going to be really proud of us.
little cold down there, girlfriend.
Oh yeah, you must. I hope you brought your winter coats. Sammy J and Jason.
It's not.
I know
Jason.
it's not Jason. It's James.
James. Yep.
But I called him Jason, so every time
Oh,
I give
yeah.
him a shout out, it's gonna be Jason.
Sounds great.
All right. I hope we don't meet anybody else named Jason. That way it won't become confusing. So the one other story I wanted to get into about our relationship.
Yep.
And how it went.
Oh boy.
This is the one you've been waiting for. And we told it the day we were on the first anniversary at Sally's, but
At
we
Sally's.
lost that.
We lost the
So
episode.
nobody got to hear it.
Yeah.
And I want to tell it again.
Oh.
I want
man.
you to tell it.
I'm going to tell it the best I can, but you're going to have to help me fill in the blanks.
I know I had to do it at Sally's anyway. I don't know why. I just don't do it.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Because
there was a lot of drinking going on. I know there's a lot of like daring going on, but basically we're at a gated community, and behind our house was
9 o'clock in the morning.
yeah. Let's make it clear: 9 a.m. in the morning. We got a pond in the a community pond behind us, and
There was a bridge.
there was a bridge going over it. Yeah, somebody dared Dedo to jump in. Can't remember who dared him. Maybe me.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say it was Ham.
Probably was him.
I don't know that it was, but
I don't know, but somebody opened their mouth, and
it
Dedo's
could have been
like,
Cliff or Eric also, but we'll get into those guys later.
yeah, it could have been one
Cliff
of
and
those
Eric, if you're out there listening, what's up, guys? Give you a shout out.
What's up, brothers? Yeah, so Dedo's like, gonna come in with me? I go, yeah, I'll go with you. But I kind of chickened out a little bit, and of course, Dedo didn't.
No, you said you'll do it if I do it.
I did say that, but like I said, I got chicken.
You chickened out.
Yeah, big
You
time.
made me do it first.
Yep.
And then you chickened out.
And I chickened out. Because you know what lives in ponds in Florida?
What was my statement going up there?
Something about
I want to wrestle me a gator. Kept saying
I was
that.
gonna say.
I thought it was a gated community. I thought it was safe. So I was just joking about wrestling a gator.
Well, yeah, well they could come in. I mean, they find their ways.
I didn't know that when I did
But
it.
you didn't know there was gators?
It was my first time to Florida in that
Oh, that's
capacity.
True, that's true.
So I didn't really. I thought it was gated community meant they took control of everything and they didn't.
yeah,
let them
this was on a Monday,
in. Tuesday.
Tuesday morning.
It was a Tuesday morning.
Oh shit!
The
So
flight
then-
the flight took off at like 7:00, and we proceeded to get plowed on the plane.
On the plane, yeah. That wasn't pretty.
No. After that flight, I had to have a chaperone stay with me and take care of my licenses, my money, my
Really?
wallets, my phones. Yeah.
So that evening, we decided to go out as a team down to the boardwalk in Disney and go to a dueling piano bar.
It was called Jelly Rolls,
Jelly Rolls. Yeah.
and it was fantastic.
It was fun.
It was a lot of fun.
But apparently, right in the middle of there is a pond.
It's right outside the boardwalk.
Right outside the boardwalk. And it's
Well-
more of I call it like a small sea because it was a lot bigger than the pond at our house.
Let's put it this way. There was a boat on it. It was big enough for a boat.
It was big.
And what was the one thing Jelly Rolls had?
Jelly Rolls, $1 beers.
$1 ponies.
$1
7-ounce ponies.
Yeah, 7-ounce ponies.
And you got 24 of them. So for
Oh, yeah.
24 bucks, you got what? 7 times 24 is...
Oh, we get a shitload.
It's like 400 ounces of beer.
Oh, yeah.
And we were just pounding beer.
Oh, yeah. It was crazy.
After we had gone to the package store twice that day,
Yep.
plus the flight.
And we didn't drive. We took a cab.
Yes.
We're
We are very responsible,
Very
especially back then.
responsible.
And we've only grown to become more responsible.
absolutely.
I'm
Well, anyway, I'm sitting at Jelly Rolls, and I don't know who. I mean, you're going to have to fill in the blanks from
Mhm.
here. Somebody says, hey, everybody, Dedo just jumped into the pond. We're like, what the hell? Not again. We go out there, and there's, I think it was Beaver holding on to Peck pulling you out over the railing. I was like, what the hell? And then all of a sudden, the lights go out, the sirens. I don't know if sirens, but the
No.
police lights were there.
It was a golf cart with a light on it.
Is that what it was?
Yes. And they wouldn't give me a ride back. Yes, that all happened. It was Beaver and...
I thought it was Peck.
No, Peck was pulling me out. I don't think
Oh.
Peck was there in the beginning when Beaver and Potash...
Oh, Potash. Those
Dared
ones who
me to
dared
jump
you?
in.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, they dared me to jump in. And I was like, ah, yeah, what do I care?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Everything's in my pocket.
I've already done this once before.
I have my shoes on, fully clothed.
You didn't take your
Phone-
shoes off?
No.
Jesus,
I was-
man. Jesus, Dedo.
I was kerfuffled.
I guess you were.
And I jumped in.
Unbelievable.
And they're like, oh my God, he did it.
He did.
And that's when they went and got Peck and all the other guys.
Right.
They were holding Peck
Well, they couldn't.
over the railing.
They couldn't pull you out.
No, that's right.
You had to go
Peck
back
had-
and.
I had hand in hand with Peck,
Right.
myself and him. And we were looking at each other. And I'm looking up at him. He's looking down at me. I'm looking up at him. And this looks like it's a lot easier in the movies. He's like, yeah, it does. I was like, just drop me, I'll swim.
No, kid, with all that stuff in your pockets and your shoes.
Everything.
and-
It was already done.
Right.
Like it was already done. I lost everything. I spent the next 2 days trying to put everything back together in Florida.
No kidding.
But yeah, so then I had to proceed to swim 300 yards
to the
to the
shallow
boat.
side. Yeah. Oh,
No,
you
to
got
the
off on a
boat.
boat?
So I could
Really?
climb up onto the pier.
Yep.
Get on the boat, and then climb up the stairs to get you onto the boat.
Did they have people waiting for you over there?
Oh, absolutely. And they were none too happy.
No, I'm sure they weren't.
They were not happy with this.
Oh, my God.
Then I had to take the walk of shame.
Oh, absolutely.
300 yards back,
Yep.
with these two people.
What a crowd.
Yes. With a crowd watching me do this.
Oh, pretty much the whole.
At this point in time, I had kicked off my shoes and taken off my shirt so I'd be more aerodynamic in the water
Yeah.
because I was getting so tired.
I mean, Jelly Rolls was probably like, what happened to our crowd? Yeah, everybody's outside.
Yeah.
There's a better show going on out there.
Thank you.
That's stuff that the prophet does. He brings people together. That's what he does.
Unfortunately, that's true. And so I walked all the way back, and when we get back to where the entrance is,
Yep.
there's a door on the left-hand side. And now Cliff is a police officer,
Right.
and Eric was our team manager.
Right.
So they were both basically in charge of me after that.
No
So-
kidding.
Yeah, so Cliff was talking to the Orlando police, who at the time had no jurisdiction.
Oh yeah, because
That's why
like
I
their
never
own-
got arrested.
That's their own community in there.
And he couldn't go in with me to the head of security's office,
Really?
who was a hot lady.
Really?
I have no shirt on.
I didn't hear that part of the
I
story.
have no shirt on. I have no shoes on. I'm soaking wet. I probably stink to high hell because come to find out, that pond is just sewage.
Oh, pretty much. Yeah.
And the lady looks at me and she's like, when you get home, you probably want to take a shower. But I'm sitting there and I'm talking to her. I'm like, I know I messed up.
Right.
It's all my fault. Tell me what you want me to do. She goes, well, I could turn you over to the Orlando police and you could be arrested for trespassing and all this stuff.
Right.
I was like, is there any way you can't do that or you won't do that? She's like, yeah, I'm going to give you a simple trespass on Disney property and you can never come back.
Oh.
I basically got kicked out
Out
of
of
Disney,
Disney.
the happiest place on earth. I got kicked out.
Oh.
The
my.
next day started our tournament. No,
Right.
I lied. It didn't start our
No,
tournament.
we start on Thursday.
We did.
Yeah.
And the next day was you had to sign in. You had to go get your
Yes, we had
credentials.
to go get our credentials. Yep.
Yep.
Our
You had to go to
field passes.
Wide World of Sports.
Yes.
And you had to get your credentials.
Yep.
Right?
Exactly.
And so Eric and Cliff went out that morning and bought me that mask with the big nose and the mustache. Like, wear
Yeah,
this
'cause
on the
you had
way
to
in.
get- You had to get back in, yeah. You're already banned. First day banned. He breaks the rules. That's my guy.
Then they shaved my legs. But yeah, that happened. I got kicked out of Disney on my first trip down there with you guys. And that is basically the sum of our relationship.
Yeah, pretty
Hey,
much. Been
hey.
friends ever since.
Been friends ever since.
Yep.
And that was what I was saying to Casey and T-Bot as well. We both have this weird sordid, all three of you have a weird sordid story with me.
Right.
And here we are putting on a podcast
Exactly.
because I tried to take the three best personalities I could figure
Oh, thank you.
and put them together. Keebler, you could pretty
You
much
don't-
carry the show
you don't-
if you wanted
nah.
to. You could, which I want you to do at some point.
You don't give out compliments, and I'm touched. That's not your.
I'm not touching you.
You bring people.
I just want to make that clear.
Crazy bastard, you.
Yeah, you could. And at some point, I was telling the girls, I want to go spinoff.
No.
So I want you to have one.
Oh.
And maybe you have Casey on there, maybe you have T-Bot on there, and the two of you just talk about stuff.
Gotcha.
Whatever you want to. And we
Yeah.
put it on. So basically, Sockeytome is going to become an umbrella.
There you go.
And we're going to have, how some of those weirdos have umbrellas with little ornaments hanging off them.
Yeah.
Well, your show is going to be an ornament. Casey's show will be an ornament. T-Bot show will be
Can
an
mine
ornament.
have cookies hanging off of it?
Oh, it will. That's going to be your logo as soon as I figure it out. But yeah. And so that's how we came together. And I had a lot more stuff. We're going to go for it anyway, because I think there's 57 minutes left in our recording time.
Okay.
And this one's going to come out like the 17th, which would be the day after it resets anyway.
Oh, nice.
So we can keep going for a
today's
little bit.
for people out there. Today's January 10th.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? We're over anyway. There was one more thing I wanted to talk to you about. And I mentioned it to you earlier before we started. And the fire season. That's what it was.
Oh, jeez. Here
this
we
was
go.
no, this was supposed to go in a slightly different direction.
Yeah.
That's what it was. This doesn't even matter now, but they've issued like a fire warning in Connecticut.
Kind of free balling right now.
We are now. No, it just
But this is good stuff. This is where we get our best stuff.
yeah. Well, obviously, when we just sit there and shoot the shit,
Oh, absolutely.
you and I could be sitting in the kitchen,
Yeah.
watching some stupid sports.
Not
event.
eating potato chips anymore.
But they're healthy potato chips. They're made from actual potatoes.
At some point, yeah. But then
No, they're veggie sticks now.
veggie sticks. There you go.
Oh, you know what else I did start eating?
What's that?
Edamame.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Any good? Never had
Edamame?
it. Yeah.
You know what? Right after we're done here, we'll go out there and make a bowl of edamame. It's delicious. You'll love it.
Okay.
You'll never stop eating it.
No, it's not like Brussels sprouts, is it?
No.
I don't like Brussels sprouts. Something
Who do-
about Keebler, you know. I'm not a Brussels sprouts guy.
I I find people that like Brussels sprouts to be strange anyway.
Yeah.
I hate them.
Oh, sorry, Mrs. Keebler.
Sorry, Miss Keebler. I mean,
she loves them.
I find people that eat Brussels sprouts to be far superior to me. Sorry, Miss Keebler. No, I wanted to talk to you about the fires.
Fires, yeah.
In California,
Yep.
and how we're having one here. This is just so this doesn't go unspoken. And what are we being blinded from? But we're running out of time, so we'll have to make that another episode.
Sure.
And
Anytime, I'm always game to come in the studio with you, man.
why is it like pulling teeth to get you here then?
I don't know. Well, I had the cold. Remember? Thank you, thank you, Mrs. Keebler. She
Yeah.
works with the germ bags. I call them the little germ bags.
Who's your gynecologist?
Dr. Seuss.
Oh boy! Look at this one. Yeah. All right, we are at the end because we're over 30 minutes, which is nice.
Yeah. We'll do a little edit and bring it back down to size.
Well, that's the other thing. I got to edit it, and I still have 27 minutes to do another one. Still,
Bring it back down to size like my fuse.
oh god, here we go again. I like the way you fit that in though. That was nice.
Thank
I'm
you.
not gonna lie. All right, Keebs, love you, buddy. Glad to see
I
you.
love you too, buddy.
And by the way, before we end,
Yep.
big weekend right here, wild card weekend.
Ooh, here we
A lot
go.
going on, and go Notre Dame too.
Yeah.
By the way,
Good job.
so that being said, as always, be good. Hey everybody, it's Ditto. I want to give a shout out to my buddy Larry over at Legendary Graphics. He designed our logo for us. Came out fantastic. He does wraps. He does all kinds of customized stuff for you. If you get a chance, go to legendary.com. That's legendary.com. Check it out for anything you need. All right, guys. Thanks. Be good.
Sockeytome.
Hey everybody, it's Ditto. Thanks for checking out our show today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe to us. We can hook up, interact. You can tell us what you like about the show. Talk about what you don't like about the show. Give us information and insight. We'd appreciate it. We only want to make the show better for you guys. Also, if you get a chance, head over to sumassembly.net. That's our sponsor, and you could really use some business. All right? As always, everybody, be good.
Sockeytome.
Welcome back, everybody. Season 3, Episode 3. The end to our little mini series. We got Keebler here today. He and I are going to talk about how we met and how we connect people and what we went through and how we sustained our friendship to make it here. All right, guys, stay tuned and hope you enjoy. Be good.